昨天解决了2起8点档事件，然后我后来发现2个都有比较好的结局，是有差的。像那个女巫，就是要把女巫杀了比较好。那另外就是这个小孩。
You made this doll on your own? Yes, I make them out of clay. Can you make one for me too? Me too. Make one for me too. Then we can all play with them together. Sure.
听说他们会，这个是下雨的时候，确实这个泥娃娃会这样弹掉。然后目前他们就会这个样子。那我看到有人说，如果让他交朋友之后回来的话，好像说他家会有新鲜的鱼吧，那就代表他还在，所以有新鲜的鱼。可是如果不让他交朋友的话，回来会收到的是腐肉，就是腐败的肉，那就代表小女孩不在了，她可能死掉了，或是怎么样的。当然应该会是之后的事情。现在就是一直卡在说，那我们可以交朋友这样。我想这一代该不会是什么全破，或是一段时间之后怎么样的？要去每一个我干扰的地方去看看他们现在变怎么样了。时不时要回去老地方看看旧朋友。这鲨鱼，这样正常吗？还有这鲨鱼，我只要离开水面，它就不会攻击我。一下这血量这是海景第一排的别墅。他尸体还在这。然后看他们，郎有情妹有意啊！抱歉，我把这该死的女人处理掉，不打扰你，把它放到炉子里面烧，好不好？就让他这样吧，铁匠不在意。他们又继续谈情说爱了。祝福他们。至于我们要继续了，继续前进了。 我刚看到这个，这岛好小哦，让我很想去看看。现在我们要回它，不过我们先去看一下这个岛好了。
Ready to depart!
不要为了300块葬送一个女孩。看一下船上的海上的合约有什么要做的。怎么建？诶，斯巴达，可以打斯巴达的船。暂时没有要打亚联船。我这样看不看？
That looks like quite the storm!
Raise the sail!
Commander leaving the helm!
Sails down! Ship the oars!
We'll wait for the commander's return!
搞得我好像真的是雅典人一样。啊，什么都没有吗？哎，不是啦。你是不是想学我信仰之钥失败啊？哇，你太多东西。 3任务物品。我又偷跑了什么吗？啊，不太妙，不太妙，不太妙，不太妙，不太妙。好像还可以。哈哈哈！不行不行，差一点点。很明显是一个任务岛。
Nice to see you, Commander.
太令人难过了。
We've spotted some salvage.
Go， 绝对够！我刚刚因为 C 跟 Shift 按错了，然后迟疑了一下。我等一下给你看，绝对够。然后又死一次。
Get that sail up!
The commander's leaving the deck.
哇，等等，也太多东西了。哎，我在这。看来不是这里，要从那边过去。 这也太多死人了吧！看吧，顺序改一下就够了。啊，他们在打架哎！这里，照理讲应该会有人，应该说是有人在这啦，不然这怎么会有火呢？等到我来之前，他们刚跳海吧？他们这样躺着，你像尸体。抱歉，抱歉，起床喽，起床喽。对，我们要去主线，别忘了主线。这边吗？好想去哦，好想去哦。哎呀，我怎么飞这啊？
Εκλιπαρώσε, λιπόρο αποστήλεις με. Ήπεθρος επικίνδυνος εστί. Συμμορία αρπακτική ληστών ταυτιλημένης.
啊，不好意思，我在看你们血量有没有减少，原来是假的，演员都是演员。这里吗？这里有口。 对啊，到处痛都是骗人的。他谁啊？长得也特别有型，他是不是有 C 过啊？他的造型不觉得吗？然后我可以跟他对话，而且一对话就吹口哨。还不会死哎！哦，等着看你是谁，你一定在这边 stand by， 等一下又要来演戏。
Cassandra, it's you!
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to Kefalonia, so I decided to leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
换！我也想看你换衣服，这身好丑。
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of my things?
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
哈哈，姿势还是一样丑啊。
You just got here. You can't leave already.
优雅。哎，你这样没礼貌哎。这什么意思？刚刚是惊艳的反应吗？你现在又这么深情的看着我，我再会，别再看啦！叫你别看啦！戳瞎你哦！哦，好。 那我们优雅的逛一下。
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating air-blooded. I've had my fill. Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point of view.
好可怕，苏格拉底。
I'm too busy to deal with you at the moment. Go on now, out of my kitchen.
橄榄油，你以为让我穿这样我就干不了什么了吗？
Ήμαρτον, πάυσε.
他家好大哦！告诉你，我还是可以让自己着火。
No, fire out.
然后从楼上跳不下去，我想上演惊悚片哎。
Out!
我要让其他人也燃烧。为什么？为什么没有？可恶！我不相信不成功。
Shit! Got to smother it. No! Shit!
哎
has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
刚才说谁啊？谁是谁啊？好吧，在这里要当个 假装自己是个文人。
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Mm-hmm. 我不讶异他会在这，但是
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
就是他，就是他。刚刚在外面就是在准备入场啊。
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
差在哪？不知道怎么选。猫猫，你帮我选，你挑一个。不挑欸。他在这里吗？可是我刚刚逛了整栋建筑都没逛到他。好，我很好奇他们对话，可是我也很好奇刚刚那家伙去哪了，真是的。我要怎么选啊？哦，对，他不就是那个，不就是那个可以跟他有深刻感情的 NPC 吗？啊，那不急于这时刻了。
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on finding your mother.
来吧，那个疯子不是疯子，那个演员，你去哪啦？你是不是被带到这了？房间里吗？ 我偷听，我偷听。这任务名称也太……
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
你确定是受伤吗？
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Oh, look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
哦，你一定不是雅典人，你他妈一定是斯巴达人，长得一脸雅典人的样子，干着斯巴达人会做的事情。Ah my god！ 原来是这种属性吗？为什么养你也可以呀、然后为什么要有人围观啦？我的天，我听到羊叫了，好可怕哦！所以你刚刚看着我的眼神是看着一头母羊的眼神吗？不要好不好？我天哪！我天哪！
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
这段的 BGM 是怎么回事？主角脸有够臭欸。对，我拿了，对。而且我总觉得他的样子跟那个刚才在外面看起来不太一样。你的脸好臭哦！我天啊！我觉得我选 A 又会被他调侃。斯巴达女子，不就是你吗？好了好了，给他油了。啊，我这样子，我不知道他是不是要说这种话。
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
有羊角。我好像说过，我都会选爱心的选项。啊！可是这一段真的让我什么东西呀、那个羊叫不要再出来了好吗？
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
Gladly. If you like, we can feed them to the god.
There's another goat? 你脸还是很臭啊！ Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
交际花。
Theatera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
哦，他好想进去看看里面到底长怎样。
Celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
他好强哦。
Anfusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
他好强哦。 那你可以出来啊。好吧，好吧，拜拜。
Ah, the Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
哈？记忆。隔壁有人把我看成羊，你现在把我看成猿。你们这些雅典人怎么都这么瞧不起人啊？
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different. It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
Well, if you'll excuse us, I'm working on my impression of you. I call it the pretty monkey.
快呀，我在等你模仿啊！来呀！
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that'll help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov. but he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
和平，和平，和平。
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argiv than Athenian.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
啊，好乱，好乱，好乱，好乱。
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
How's Euripides?
I'll get the... It wouldn't...
哎呀，哎呀，真乱，真乱。
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
我该怎么做？我该怎么做？真的吗？真的要这么坏吗？好了，好了，好了。
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Care for another impression? My favorite is Sophocles.
That one isn't funny.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm only here because I'm searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Every Pidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Pericles has invited all of you here for some reason.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round.
开始了。可是我觉得他其实还不错，很理性哎。吵架的时候就让他冷静冷静，不要做出那种伤害彼此的事情。
Ready for more?
I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand. Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
去找医生了。
Dionysos, there you are. Everyone else here is boring. Let's play a singing game. You like to sing? You like to sing.
What did you have in mind?
One of us will sing, then the other, and then back again. We'll take turns making verses, and whoever makes the best is the winner.
对耶，这一代还没有遇过小游戏耶。
Let's do this.
I want to play too, but who should start?
I think you should, Aristophanes.
Fine, fine. But let's do a good one. A battle song?
Is there any other kind?
At the flick of a limb comes Aspasia's whim, and Pericles' walls aim to contain us all within.
The Spartan hordes outside eat your cattle and children alive. They dance at your walls. They don't rain, but they squall.
Pericles guarantees death for us all.
Oh, so bring your merchants and bring their butlers. If they be sons, they bring their fathers. This is war, war, war.
Bring your murderers to the crimson quiver. Bring the helots if they be spillers. It is war, war, war.
Without our fathers or mothers, we rose
我是不是选错了？
to Hades, or the belly of Milos. We are alone, and so we row. For a short life we row, row, row.
The stupid sweepers, the genius teachers, all just meats and juice and liver.
For when our wars are done, after lives are lost and blood has run, we must rejoin our broken daughters and our sons. Reunited together, we will be one.
Enough, enough! You're a great singer.
The best! You should act in my plays.
Here, take this to remember the occasion. This party has turned out much better than I ever could have expected.
我是不明白啊，这个。
How's Euripidis? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripidis won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
到底在搞什么？好啦好啦，我要来跟苏格拉底讲话啦。所以希欧德跑去哪了？他家就这么大，人都不知道去哪了。楼上吗？楼上吗？哇哦！哇哦！真的在楼上。可是我上不去。你们在谈什么啦？加8生命。
Ah, if it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
Ah, you remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
这个搞什么啦？统治者是不公不义，没有啊？我不觉得啊。怎么用哪个角度来看这个事情？ 就不能没有统治者。
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
妹子，
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant mind, even if he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
我在那里干啥？我都没印象，我在那干什么？不就是帮斯巴达人？打赢了雅典吗？好。因为你在监视我，我做了必要之举，那不是我干的。
I did what I had to, and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
你是想说，是你帮我选的衣服吗？但是。这种衣服是要怎么不合身啊
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
从头到尾没讲过我在找母亲。
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
他这个身高差是故意的吧？为了让 NPC 看人的视线，不管是男的女的都一样高。所以女主角真的有够大气。好吧，上楼找他。这又是谁？
Thank you for your help, my friend.
啊啊！我帮过你什么？
Thank you for your help, my friend.
哦，我是不是在蛇库里面救你？
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
，Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Emetiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Ai, 别担心啦，雅典最后会输了。
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
还是没接受我的警告啊！我也放弃继续警告他了，倒是。啊，闪人吧！我们要优雅的离开。是不是穿这样子走更慢了？
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
能留下来吗？留下来只是在逛逛是吧？
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
我回答不了你耶，因为我 我可能会开逛哎，
There is a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay. Thanks. I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Cassandra.
不瞒你说，哎呀，拿到了。不瞒你说呢，我今天在想说要回去看看其他人的时候，原本有想要回去找你，结果你就来啦！哎呀，哎呀，是你吧？昨天晚上含情脉脉的看着我吧。够了哦，够了哦。他们都还在。对不起，对不起，对不起，对不起。别打我，别打我，别打我。
哦。
没人知道我干了什么。哎呀哎呀，一个那个，他们只是喝懵了。这个所以我现在要做什么？好像很多事情要做。好多好多。阿尔戈斯在哪？飞很远，手劲有点大。话说这个啊，他突然歘起来。 等级比我高就不怕，就不会差，是不是？没呀、他也没有差、啊。那为何他会变这样？这个应该就是那一天在对话中，对，就是被要求要杀了那个艺术家的人。好可怜哦，可怜的孩子，误入歧途的孩子。
Is there something you need?
Mighty Misthios, hear me. I am a lowly Athenian and I need your help. You look like the type that can get things done.
Easy. There isn't anything I can't do, really. What do you need?
You are too kind, Mighty Misthios. It may sound ridiculous, but it is my dream to become a sophist like the great Thrasymachos or the even greater Protagoras, and to leave this lowly life behind.
I get it. What's the issue?
I can't pay for lessons. I am
给你
sure
50块吗？
I would make
好。
a fantastic sophist. And with a mighty Misthios such as yourself being in Athens, this could be my chance to get the drachmae.
So you want me to give you some drachmae?
Yes. Any drachmae you can give helps.
妈妈50。
It's all yours.
然后我杀了你。我看你还去不去读书？好啦好啦好啦，你去读书了，拜拜。
Ούκ ασφαλές εστί!
这居然不能爬！这居然跳不过去！哎呀，他们刚在讲啥啊？好好奇哦。
Cassandra! I knew you'd be back for more. I can't say it hasn't been on my mind, but alas, we must save it for another time.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanis who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help.
Any Misthios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanis can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanis has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh, and another. Did you forget what you're supposed to do? Or did you just miss me?
This sounds simple.
There's this small matter.
按错，按错。哎呀！我是不是要先解完苏格拉底的一些任务之后，才有办法去找到那个矿脉的神教成员？
Be careful not to get spotted.
Bien. 不好意思。 啊，你们冷静点。好，撤！我完成了吗？我都不知道。这女的一直跟着我干嘛？
There, his name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
他在哪？
My favorite Misthios returns.
And with good news, too.
My favorite kind. You did it then?
Of course I did. Sophanis' name is now on the citizen list.
Perfect. I knew you were the right Mystios for the job. Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
If you told me this needed to be done before, I could have taken care of it already.
Maybe, but this way I get to see you more often.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Perus, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his game.
我又不像你。
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course. This should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean is.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
哦，我好像懂了什么。软的不宜行，就用硬的，对吧？依他说出来。造纸厂的北方，造币厂北方。看看它有多好看。
The witness. There you are. Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans. That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with him.
Oh, 天哪！你的口味真的是因为他长得像羊吗？
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
可是他的声音我比较喜欢。
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I won't help you, though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
Dromistios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want. Oh, make sure Sophanis doesn't know I was part of this.
他不会死哎、嗯，那就代表，哇，扫把，哇，好，看他扛扫把的姿势，哇，我又忘记啦。只好绕过去。
You've returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanis deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanis the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
Person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
Oh, 你够了，跟你讲话都要这么哲学，有时。
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
别走，别走！哎，他会爬，居然爬上去了！雅典的路人随随便便就可以爬上棚顶的吗？我要继续去找他，为了我的神教成员，为了我的套装效果，为了我寻寻觅觅好几次的那个采石场的神教成员。那边是有一个给钱任务吗？
αυτά χρήματα. Λείψουμε δάνειο.
画家哎，画家耶！
Can I help you with something?
是不是要我买你的画？
Are you the same eagle-bearing Misthios that Alcibiades has spoken so fondly of?
这人是谁啊？
Doesn't surprise me that he hasn't kept his mouth shut.
I would be careful if I were you. That man is a snake. I've been bitten one too many times.
That doesn't surprise me either.
So you know why it's time to take revenge. I need these toxic herbs taken to the priestess at his favorite temple. She'll know what to do from there. Time he stopped thinking with his dick.
You want me to bring it to her?
Exactly. It must arrive without a scratch.
I'll help you.
You're saving me.
May the fates be on your side.
Γιατί τα αυτά συμβαίνουν συν.
唉，古希腊人的关系真乱。听一下他们唱，我去装个水。
Ανυπόφορον εστίν οράν.
诶，刚好他们唱完了，这两人完全同步啦。合唱团不就是这样吗？呼吸、心跳完全要同步才能唱出最美的和声。怎么有个人不同步？哇，他换人同步了。拜拜，真好听。这两个呢？
το σπήλαιο του Κίστα, πιστεύεις ότι έχει ηχό? Πιστεύεις ότι έχει ηχό?
Hey! I call that impression the lapdog. I wonder how many scraps Hermipos has received from Cleon's table. Hermipos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermipos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermipos should say what he wants?
This may be the first time I've seen Socrates listen more than he speaks.
Remember it well. You may not see it ever again.
I prefer to think before I speak, and now, having thought, I shall. Tell me, just as I am allowed to say what I wish, should not all be allowed to do the same?
Of course not. And there's much you've said that I'd say you shouldn't have, Socrates.
What if I say offends one, but is loved by another? Should I say nothing in fear of what people may think?
That would be nice, yes.
If you have such an issue with Hermipos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermipos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermipos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermipos.
Ha! Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Wherever Hermipos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
他会死欸，他会。我以为会像前面那个不会死掉，谁知道？有不想完成的任务就把 NPC 杀了吧，就不用完成了，然后也不会放在那边看了觉得好像要完成哦，强迫症发作。还真的，小孩子都是无敌的。我刚刚剑在他身上没有变红色。
An artist told me you'd need this.
Ah, yes.
I was wondering when this would arrive. Here, your payment.
好，我好想杀了他哦，因为他会害死更多人。很棒，还没有悬赏呢。现在要做什么呢？继续。哎，他好近哦。看一下。这些感觉好遥远。竞技场我也还没去过。哦，这些是不是应该也要来解一下了？竞技场真的没去过。主线吗？我想说，把这个解一下，看有没有办法把秩序之眼的人揪出来，弄到我们第一套装。他说他在哪里啊？住在阿提卡大雅典区的北部，他家通常都会戒备严深。就这了。都下雨了。
Η τραγωδία κινείται μεταξύ τριών μεγάλων.
Doesn't look like Hermipos is here. I should take a look around. I need to stay hidden.
啊，要调查哦。
This is a lot of money for someone like Hermipos. Explains his residence, at least. Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermipos on his play. Everyone's a writer. A mask from the cult of Cosmos. Hermipos must be a member.
之前没注意到这个小细节，之前来的时候。
Επικαλούμε σε...
What is it? I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
出现啦！剩他。
Τι βουλιάρχεστε ο άνθρωπε.
Ποιος ο υπέτειος.
看他在哪？哇，这么近啊！没问题。原来你就躲在雅典里头。
I should try to stay out of sight. Let's go.
我跟我想走的路不太一样。 不就是我一天到晚不小心闯入的，以为是公共区域的地方吗？其实目标只有他，其他人应该可以不用管。So easy。哦，这我已经拿下了这一区。怎么毫无防备的站在这里？走人！哇！这样应该可以去找他了吧？他是在这边没错吧？啊，还是要继续苏格拉底任务吗？好啊，拜拜。对啊，我想找出他。太好奇啦！
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
It looks like I'll have to report you, Socrates. It's what a good citizen would do, right?
Oh, very good. Although a bit preemptive without all the details, wouldn't you say?
It was a joke.
The real question is whether there is truth behind the joke, or if one's mind can be changed once the whole story is revealed.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where's the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
晚安啦。好，拜拜。
Why are you here? Leave.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
上不去。这里现实来讲不合理啊！在奇怪的地方你都上得去了，这你上不去。What？ 扯，太扯了。
I'll still catch you.
哇，这人群中哦。
She's hiding somewhere. Let's go. Yes. What? Do you see them? Nothing. Earn your. Just give up! Get him! It's time!
哎，我怕打到平民哎。
Και μη είπε τα στιγμάς.
Back up, Misthios.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Who's doing that? Ανεμοντιώτης ο άνθρωπε.
哎，为了跟那个人讲话，
Don't have to believe me, but if you want to live, stay close to me next time. What? Is anyone there?
Who's doing that?
You are
为什么啊？
can't run forever, Mistios! I didn't expect to win this easily.
不太亮。
My blade would make short work of you.
哎，为什么下不去？啊！怎么敲小青年人在旁边？
You shouldn't be here. Turn away.
The watch will be vigilant here.
Huh?
Definitely heard something. Guess I didn't hear right.
That's the thief. You won't escape.
他在跑哎，所以我现在是要去追他啦。哦。
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me...
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it, or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There's no other option?
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family? Was there something else?
I have enough information.
好了好了，然后苏格拉底在哪？
Have you decided what should be done?
当然是把马留下啊！ 我为了钱杀人放火都干了，
more than the man he
一匹
stole
马
it
算什
from.
么？
Let him keep it. It'll do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
啊，又是这种问题，道德问题。
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is a correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
白眼。啊，什么这种东西通常就是历史会见证一切，到底谁是对谁是错，不是由我们来决定的。
If a farmer steals a fruit today, but gives some of his crop to the poor tomorrow, who may decide if he's good, huh?
废话一堆。
If a farmer steals a fruit today, but gives some of his crop to the poor tomorrow, who may decide if he's good, huh?
我只知道你。好了，抱歉。我想想，我现在干嘛？ 来了，出现了，苏格拉底，你好忙哦，在这边逛着逛着又要来这里。荷米斯的速度。跟我预期的不一样。
Two hunters are better than one.
跟我预期的太不一样了。难过。
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that?
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
That isn't right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
They did, and you deserve their help.
I can sense something in you. You're special.
I like to think so.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver mine. He's likely overseeing other slaves like myself.
Have you always been a slave?
Since my youth. I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been sold more than once.
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope, and now it's gone.
Do you often get whipped like that?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes they do it just for fun. I'm not sure how much more I can take.
Do you often get whipped like that? What?
I don't...
I'll talk to your master, and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
主人哎，那不就是那个人吗？就是他啦。
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line if you're looking for work.
I'm already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
Give me a moment to explain.
That's close enough to begging for me. Fine. Speak.
There's a man who paid you for his freedom. He'd like you to follow through on that promise.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaedon his freedom.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
You're a member of the cult? If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
Why does this woman need to die?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed to know that. Wait, you don't.
Phaedon said you already broke your promise once. This better not be another of those times.
Look around. I have plenty of slaves. In exchange for the woman's death, I can let one go.
Most people prefer to keep their cult status a secret.
You can't do a thing about it if you want to help whatever his name is. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the situation, don't you think?
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. But if you want your slave friend to go free, it's the only way. One person's freedom is another's demise.
这是表示我可以假装杀他是吗？
Cassandra! What chance that we should meet here?
It doesn't really feel like chance.
Ah, so you wish for today's topic to be about fate?
No, not really.
Good, because I had another in mind.
Attica is large, yet fate keeps bringing us together.
Ah, you're trying to bring us back to fate once again. I won't let you avoid answering my questions, though.
So how much did you overhear?
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth? Do you believe one life is worth more than another?
人是不平等的。
People aren't equal, even if we wish it were true.
So, you would say, for example, that your life is worth more than another's. Then, would you also say that there are some who are more worthy of life than yourself?
Of course I wouldn't say someone else is more worthy of life than I am.
But to say that contradicts your point. Unless, of course, you believe yourself to be the most worthy of life out of all who currently live?
I think I've said enough.
Ah, you're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weary.
That does sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having these conversations with you.
You too, Socrates.
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Fedon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Fedon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he receives a grand reward for wasting so much of my time.
啊？这么难过吗？
If a farmer steals a fruit today,
真的没救了吗？啊？
There you are.
Uh 没办法，真的让他自由啊？是苏格拉底跟我讲话有关系吗？还是真好奇。是跟他的对话结果就是注定了我能不能杀他吗？真好奇，查一下。哦，原来如此，要杀的人就是他，然后他已经是我的副手了，所以我不可能杀了他，也就因此 只能杀了奴隶主。这样我任务还能完成吗？
Η οφθαλμή μου πεσεύουση.
Απεχθέστατον εστί.
I heard you were searching for the master.
哎呦！
Here I am.
我杀了你还能回吗？看一下吧。可以耶。
You shouldn't have crossed me.
哇哦！哇哦！暗影。
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
Hmm. 看看他在哪吧。 哇，等一下，这也差太多了吧？那么好看。我还没去过竞技场哎。 快，全部收齐了。等级低的都遇不太到。哎，可是他们好像最低等就是会跟我同等级。那就把悬场拉高一点，等他们来找我啦。 13%刺客伤害。好，杀了他。这就是今天的任务。哦，灭在雅典里哦。 啊？他就这样走在路上吗？毫无防备的。大概真的就跟路人一样吧，所以这人就是路人好啦，我要增加我的悬赏了。
Got something for you.
我的反击坏掉了吗？我刚刚砍他好像砍不到一样，超痒。没关系，没关系，就这样，用刺客状跟你打。我还是决定换战士装跟他打。 哇，生命过地加报警。报警几率好低哦。哇哦！哇哦！真的是刺客哎，他。
Rest until your reign has ended. No! Out! Out! Ah! Gods, it burns!
火葬他。控制着雅典的政治。我怎么会想到是那个女的啊？ 忘了他叫什么名字，叫阿什么？那他们的名字有够难记的，就是那个监视着我的那个女性，我猜是她。既然如此，调查线索来挖掘这一层。死亡者海岸，对吧？去找找他，去会会他。反正主线也在那附近。哦，真有情调啊，你俩在打野战哦。
Let's move.
船来都早上啦。
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos Islands. One of the cultists is there, Cassandra. His name is Potharkis.
You reading my messages, Barnabas?
I may have taken a peek.
Oh. Hmm. 因为我把老大弄死了，会被注意了吗？同步了？什么？一个大名鼎鼎的历史学家跟一个小木匠同步，这样子很行啊。
There's much to do, and many unknowns along the horizon.
to embark!
Commanded us to find what you were looking for in Athens?
A few clues, but this won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. The cult that wanted Nikolaus dead, they're also on my trail.
Ah, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
Archers! Ready!
拾荒者海岸。
The oars ready!
哎，我完全不知道船要怎么停哎。这里的海岸也太那个。
Well, wait here, Commander.
太多搁浅的吗？还是怎么说？哪里有鲨鱼？不！等级是不是还是？他激动啊！靠！拾荒者海岸等级是多少？40级吗？那我铁定打不赢他的。
Ready the lines!
也太多废船在这里。 船厂，哦，同区域哦。
Poseidon's power is strong here.
OK。哦，这
Best to leave them for the cross.
不要招惹他们。去海岸看看能不能找到他的线索好了。叫我在海岸找他的线索。又一个西凉古桃，哎，不会是？
Listen, I don't ask questions. I just follow orders.
令人畏惧者，怎么听起来像那个佣兵的名字啊？吧，它在哪呢？我用我的游侠教条风筝它。啊？怎么会在那里啊？而且这里怎么会有任务啊？好吧。 这宝箱之后回来的时候再看好了。先去找那家伙。
Ready for sailing!
Welcome back, Commander.
Sails down!
There's something floating there. We can retrieve it.
迪密特神殿。
Rowers! To your oars!
Commander, should we retreat?
Ready for docking!
有，不是啦。
These people sure like building boats.
You! Come here! I need your help with something.
特别的发型。
Come to see the richest man in Achaia, have you?
You don't look rich.
The richest person in any land is the one who wants for the least. And I want for nothing at all.
Rich, wanting for nothing, and calling me over to help. Doesn't make sense.
Ah! A mind that thinks for itself. Someone save me from this horror. Relax, relax. The name's Demokritos. Renowned thinker of thoughts, writer of rights, and questioner of answers.
I'm Cassandra. And I've never heard of you.
Probably says more about you than me, Cassandra. Now you came here to help, hmm? So happens I've uncovered the whereabouts of 3 divine mathematical discoveries.
Mathematical discoveries. Really?
Yes, really. The theorems, when combined with my own, will unlock the greatest mystery in the universe, which, as you know, is a place where mysteries strive to remain locked. Bring these 3 theorems to me, and I will reward you handsomely.
So, you get the theorems, and I get a reward. From a man who seems completely disinterested in Drachmi.
Drachmi is for idiots! What I offer is far greater than that. But first, the theorems.
Fine. What are they?
Only the greatest achievements of rational thought. The original transcriptions of the Golden Ratio, the Pythagorean Theorem, and Zeno's Paradox.
哇，这些东西。
Tell me about Zeno's Paradox.
myself excluded. Zeno Evelia was the world's brightest philosopher, known for writing paradoxes that could stump anyone. His work was thought destroyed, but I happen to know the priests in Locris saved it.
About the golden ratio.
Ah, the divine number. It's a guiding principle in architecture, sculpture, and is found in nature too. The original is wasting away in the dirty hands of sculptors in Argos. It should be with a mathematician, like me.
Where am I going to find the Pythagorean theorem?
It's all around you, of course. Deceptively simple, but subtly mysterious. The equation was apparently etched in stone. I heard the tale it was lost in sunken ruins between 3 islands that form a triangle.
我要走了。
I'll find these theorems for you.
Come back as soon as you have one.
Oh my god. 哦，他的名字是那个吗？常常那个作品里面会提到那把剑呢，德莫克里斯。是他吗？
Here, Demokritos.
Cassandra! What have
克
you
里
brought
斯
me?
特，应该不同一个人。
I'll find these theorems for you.
Come back as soon as you have one.
好吧，那你是不同的人。来了，我要挑战他了。月等打怪。拜拜，拜拜，拜拜。
Agents all over the world looking for you, and you come right for me? You're dumber than you look. Kill you in our temple.
No! Get back!
等一下，多一只啦，多一只啦。这位置不好，没地方躲。啊，算了，先这样吧。